The following is a production of the Averett Sports Network.
Good afternoon and welcome to live coverage of Averett University women's soccer here on the Averett Sports Network. I'm Drew Wilson and I'm joined by Colton Duchess for today's matchup between the Meredith College Avenging Angels and your Cougars of Averett University. Colton, we got a great one here. It matches up two teams that both of them have had some tough stretches this season, but Meredith comes in with a 1-11 record, 0-3 in the USA South. Averett 0-13, 0-3 in the USA South. Thoughts on this matchup? I know you've been doing a little bit of research.
Yes, indeed. Like you said, it's going to be a very close one today. Both teams have very similar records. Meredith only coming in with 1-11 as Averett is looking for their first win of the season. But other than that, statistically speaking, it's going to be a very close matchup, I think.
Well, Averett comes into this matchup with a 2-7-1 record against Meredith in their last 10 matchups. And a couple of those have been pretty I know the Cougars got a win over the Avenging Angels in the regular season last year. Of course, Meredith came here for the first round game in the tournament and edged the Cougars to advance in the tournament. But obviously both really good games. And as you mentioned, these two teams really match up pretty well. Cougars wearing purple today, and that is for pancreatic cancer awareness. So that's one of usually each team at Averett picks one game to support a cause, and so that is the cause that women's soccer is supporting today. So if you're wondering why they're wearing purple, that would be why. So it's a little bit different than usual navy or gold, but obviously a great cause to spread awareness for pancreatic cancer.
Yeah, I think that's something Averett does really well here. They're always, the teams, like you said, usually pick a game to donate something towards some sort of awareness. I know we did our cancer awareness game last season. I got my purple jersey on today, but Averett's always done really well at that, I think.
Well, Averett coming off a loss to Bridgewater College on Monday. That was a road game for the Cougars that was made up from earlier in the season where it was postponed. Meredith College comes in following a 1-0 loss to Greensboro on Wednesday. We're going to pause for just a second. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for you right here on the Averett Sports Network. You're watching Averett Women's Soccer. Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information.
What makes Averett special to me is the small class sizes. I definitely chose Averett because I wanted, to know my professors. Another thing was I made a promise to myself in 5th grade that I wanted to play collegiate soccer.
And welcome back. Drew Wilson, Colton Duchess on the call for today's Averett women's soccer game between the Cougars and the Avenging Angels from Meredith College. Starting lineups just finished being announced. We're going to pause for the national anthem. We'll get the starters for you in just a moment. And we are ready to roll here as the teams shake hands before pregame. We'll go to our starting lineups. First for the visiting Meredith Avenging Angels. Out on the field today, a freshman forward from Garner, North Carolina, number 3, Morgan Thomas. A freshman defender wearing number 5, Kaylin Sanderford. A junior midfielder wearing number 6, Sylvie Kofsky. We have a sophomore midfielder, number 12, Morgan Tingen. Anna Bishop wearing number 16, a sophomore defender. Madison Gladwell, a senior midfielder, wearing number 20. 21 is Hannah Elvington, a senior midfielder. 23, Lillian Fox, sophomore midfielder. 24, Hannah Omar, a junior forward. And number 29, Mia Slawnwhite, who is a freshman midfielder. And in goal today for the Angels, wearing number 77, a freshman, Emily Haynes. Now over to Colton for today's starters for the Cougars.
Yeah, so in goal, starting off today, we have number 1, Morgan Dills, a sophomore. Number 2, Jenny Montez. 5, Kirsten Clancy. 10, Emily Metter. 11, Josephine Sunbaum. 12, Madison Morin. 13, Jennifer Silva. 14, Ashley Rulo. 18, Venla Mata. 19, Jacqueline Detana, and 30, Cameron Lunsford.
Cougars coached by Colleen McTighe in her second year. She's assisted by Nani Ventura and Lauren Cowling. Averett, as I mentioned earlier in the pregame, wearing purple jersey tops in support of pancreatic cancer awareness today. Meanwhile, Meredith in the all-white jerseys. Angels will be going from left to right on your screen. Cougars going from right to left. Beautiful day for soccer here at Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium in Danville, Virginia.
Absolutely perfect weather out here today. Perfect clear skies. Great temperature out here. Can't complain.
Kind of a weird start time for a Friday, but it is fall break here on the campus of Averett as we are underway. Long play down to the goalkeeper, Morgan Dills, and she'll snag it. As I was mentioning, it's fall break here at Averett. A lot of teams actually in action at home this weekend. Women's soccer, obviously playing right now. And tomorrow, on Saturday, you have football at home against LaGrange at 1 p.m. and Colton and the men's soccer team playing Methodist at 7 p.m.
Yeah, and that men's soccer game is actually going to be our senior night. We'll be honoring our 2 seniors, Matthew Murhoff and Ian Kirk.
So be sure to come out to that. As always, soccer games are free of charge, so no reason not to swing by. That one headed out of play and will be a throw-in for the Cougars right in front of their bench. Throw into Cameron Lunsford. She's surrounded by a couple of defenders and will be off an Angel.
Averett here starting to press numbers forward on this first break, getting into the opposing half.
Rulo with the long throw in and goes out off the foot of a Meredith player. I believe that was number 6, Selvikovsky, who couldn't handle the touch. So Rulo with another throw in, trying to get it into Lunsford, headed away by the Angels. Now they'll come away with it. Omar has it near midfield. Tries to get it ahead. Madison Morin will send it back to Dill. She'll send it back out. Now Jennifer Silva has it. Works past the defender.
Works beautifully to get past Gladwell on that one.
Ball played up. Omar has it. Tries to send it into the box, but blocked by Clancy. One of 2 seniors on this Averett squad. Warren with a long kick ahead. Nobody there. Taken away by the Angels. Lillian Fox has her pass blocked. She get it right back, though. Dumps it off to Tingen. She'll pass it near side, looking for Madison Gladwell.
Warren can't connect that pass, and it's going to be an Angels throw-in here, taken by number 20, Gladwell.
She'll send it down towards the corner. Morgan Thomas unable to corral it. Cougars come away with it momentarily. Good battle for possession here. And Lunsford comes away with it. Pass sent far side looking for Montez, however, taken away by the Angels. They'll control it on their back line. Ball played ahead, but Titana right there. Moore unable to save it. Forward goes out. Quick throw in by Gladwell down to the corner. Looking for Thomas, and rolls out will be a goal kick for Dills.
The sophomore goalkeeper has been doing well for herself so far. She's 4th in the conference right now with 84 saves. So looking to add on to that total here today.
And Matter plays that ahead. Deflects off another player. She'll get it back, sends it up, looking ahead for, I believe that was Jenny Montez.
Big ball over the top. That's gonna, from the Angels, is gonna roll all the way back to Rulo. She's gonna hit this one up, looking for Montez again.
Angels looking to attack in the box. Good defense there by the Cougars to get it out of there. Montez giving chase right in front of the Averett bench, but it goes out. Still scoreless here with a little over 5 minutes into today's match.
It's going to be another Cougar throw in here. Rulo looks to take it again.
Ball played toward midfield. Angels send it ahead. So that's Fox with it. Has it tackled away and
Intercepted by Montez. She's looking to send one up connects with Lunsford up top.
And handball called on Averett. Lunsford, notably a women's basketball player for the Cougars, joined the Averett women's soccer team a couple games into the season.
Yeah, she's definitely been doing well, making a name for herself on this field, in this sport. You know, coming in with 6 shots, 5 of which on goal, which is pretty impressive, I'd say.
She's definitely got some speed, and that certainly has helped her, especially playing up top. As Cougars clear that one out. That was Clancy sending it out to the side.
Clancy, as you mentioned, a senior defender here, one of the 5 Cougars who have started and played in every single game so far this season. So definitely providing that senior leadership for her team. Silva's going to bring this one down into Mount Morin. Taken away by 23, Fox.
It looked like a through ball from here.
And that ball is going to roll right to Dills.
Not a lot on that from Fox. Easy grab for Dills. Little contact toward right at midfield, but all clean. Cougars come away with it. Rulo sends it ahead, looking for Lunsford. She'll try to corral it, but good defense there by the Angels, and they'll come away with possession.
Looking for the through ball there. Rulo does well to turn that one away.
That one's sent out by Meredith, so will be another Averett throw in. Rulo will take it again. Right by the bench. And inadvertently knocked out. I believe that was Vinlo Mata. Ball played back, but Morin right there.
Big time clearance from the freshman there. Plays that one all the way into the opposing half.
Morin's been a pretty versatile piece here for the Cougars this year. That she's played a lot of forward early on, but they really needed somebody to help kind of solidify that back line. And the freshman out of Woodbridge, Virginia, has kind of helped fill that role with her speed.
Indeed, that's something coaches always want from their players, you know, that versatility.
Shot 23 save, shot 23 save.
And Lillian Fox fires another one toward the Averett goal, but Dill's there to make the easy grab off the bounce. Colton, you're a goalkeeper. Talk about the differences between turf and grass, and is there any differences in terms of balls that bounce? Or?
Is there a difference? Oof. Yes, sir. Always. You know, we're pretty fortunate here at Averett. We have a very nice, turf field. It's nice and flat. Really good surface here.
Shot by Fox goes wide.
23 wide.
But yeah, it's always, you always want to know the environment that you're going to play in. A lot of times, grass or turf, you can really just, depending on the weather or the condition of it, can just take wild skips sometimes. So you always got to be aware of that.
I imagine as you're doing your warm-ups, you're probably having coaches hit you different types of balls to try to get that feel.
Of course, as I was watching the warm-up here, you can see, not even Tura, the assistant coach for Averett, providing a lot of different services for Dills. It's always something you want to get ahead, all sorts of different balls coming at you just because you never know what's going to come in a game, especially in this sport.
Meredith sends it out. I think inadvertently. I think they lost track of where they were on the field there, so will be an Averett throw-in. Looks like Rulo will advance up to take it. Tossed in looking for Montez and cleared away by Kaylin Sanderford. Back toward midfield. Clancy there, though. And now Metter has it.
Excuse me. She's going to try to bring this one down and looks to play out. 2 more in here. She's going to take it down the sideline. A little step over there. Looking for her support. Cuts it back. And this one's going to be coming back the other way for an Angels throw-in.
Good defense there by Sanderford. Freshman out of Clayton, North Carolina. But she'll send that one over toward the stands. And it looks like Morin will throw it in. Morin might have the longest throw-in on the team. She's been pretty solid this year in that category.
Yeah, it's always a good quality to have from a player, especially once you get down into the opposing half, because then you can really just treat those throw-ins as if it was almost like a free kick. Just send those right into the box. And that's something she's been able to do this season.
And Morin, good job getting that ball away. She'll get it over to Silva. Silva coming up the near sideline. Tries to go back to Morin, but a little miscommunication there. Goes out will be Sanderford with a quick throw in. Getting it ahead to Fox. She'll get it toward midfield. Sends it far side. And
21 with the ball.
Angels, that would be a shot by Hannah
I'd
Elvington.
probably call that a cross.
Maybe a cross.
Referee just providing a little bit of checkup there on Metter. Looks like she caught a little contact on that header.
I even say that's a cross.
Angels get it back to their back line. They'll send it around. Sanderford with it. She'll get it ahead to Tingen. Tingen looking up for Thomas. Now over to Gladwell. Long play into the box. Nobody there right immediately. And Dills will come out and get it. Seemed like that ball took forever to get down there. It kind of hung up in the wind a little bit.
Looked like it did. Dills did well, though, to come out and really take control of that box and cover that space. Big time punt. Makes it all the way to midfield. Angels are going to come away with it.
That's an area Dills, I think, has really improved on as the season's gone along, her punt distance.
Yeah, definitely. You want to have that range, so, you know, when you want those quick breaks on the attack and try to connect something. But like you said, yeah, it's really improved since the start.
And that ball played out will be a throw-in for Averett.
Urlo with another throw here, connecting with Lunsford. It's going to go out again for another Cougar throw-in.
Approaching 30 minutes left here in this first half. Still scoreless between Averett and Meredith. If you're just joining us, that is Averett wearing the purple jerseys. In case you're a little confused. A little bit different color, but it is a good cause. They're wearing purple today to support pancreatic cancer awareness. And the Cougars have possession. Rulo fires it ahead. And we'll roll out. Meredith throw-in coming right in front of their bench.
Beautiful through ball down to the side. Gladwell's going to try to keep it in, but she can't, so it's going to be a Cougar goal kick here.
15 for 24, 15 for 24.
Didn't really get a good touch on that one and sends it out. We do have a substitution for the Avenging Angels coming in. Will be Mackenzie Jackson, the freshman, out of Rougemont, North Carolina. She will replace, I believe it was Hannah Omar that came off. Deals with a goal kick. Averett controls it as we speak, trying to get it up to Lunsford. Taken away. Fox has it. Now Sunboom has it. Good defense.
I'll say great tackle there from Metter to stop that build up there. Lunsford's going to steal this one away just near midfield.
Josephine Sunboom gets it over to Silva. She'll play it back to Datana. And she'll send it back to Dills. Get it up to Metter. Metter, as we mentioned, one of the two seniors, will be graduating in only 3 years. So very impressive.
Yeah, Metter herself, another captain on this team, you know, leading the team right now in shots actually with 17. So she's creating those chances up top, which hopefully the Cougars can get a few more here before half.
Averett's still looking for its first shot. They've really only been toward the goal maybe once today. Meredith's kind of controlled the ball to that side of the field. But Avenging Angels only with 4 shots themselves. 3 of those on goal.
I will say, though, Averett has done well, though. Those shots, they're not very threatening, I guess you could say. They're doing well of keeping them out wide from distance at least, making it easier on Dills.
Definitely. Yeah, I would not much on some of those kicks. I would definitely certainly none that have been threatening.
It's always a little bit ease of the mind for the goalkeeper when your defense is doing well to keep everything out wide like that. Makes the goalkeeper's job a lot easier, I'd say.
I will take your advice on it. You'd be the expert of it. That one sent out by Meredith. Dills will bring it up for a goal kick. Low liner looking ahead to Metter. Gets it to Sunboom on the far side. Her pass to Rulo intercepted. And we'll go out. Throw in coming here for Meredith.
This one's going to go out for another Cougar throw-in. Looking to push some numbers up here and get some things going.
Again, 22 for 20.
Sandiford sends it near side to Gladwell. She'll send it ahead looking for Mackenzie Jackson. Knocked down by the Cougars.
Subs on.
And we do have a sub for Meredith. That's Amelie Gillies.
Yep, she's going to be replacing number 20, Madison Gladwell, the senior.
Gillies, a junior out of Easton, Connecticut. Throw in headed back by Morin. That's Mackenzie Jackson in the corner.
Kirsten Clancy did really well to, make that run and close the striker down there, leaving her really with no other option but to turn back.
Sandiford sends a low liner into the box. Clancy there to send it out. Throw-in basically goes to Morin. Tries to clear, but deflected Now Metter comes away with it. She'll send it ahead, looking for Lunsford. Just a little too far. Had a nice look, though.
Warren with the interception there deflects that one away. Going to be a handball coming out the other way for the Cougars. Looking like Clancy's going to take this one as Averett's starting to push numbers up forward here.
Speaking of Clancy, she had a goal a few games ago. I believe it was the Greensboro game that she bent it in from about 18 yards out maybe, and off a free kick, and it was a top 4 play on ESPN on Snapchat. So pretty impressive there to get a little national love.
Yeah, Clancy's doing well actually on free kicks. Her 2 goals this season have both come off of those. The first one coming against Ferrum in the first game of the season.
Tills will send up for the free kick. Or excuse me, goal kick. Intercepted by Morgan Thomas in the air. And the ball sent out by Averett. Will be a throw in. Sanderford will take it right in front of us.
Here for another Angel throw in. She's going to look to connect here with number 12, Tingen. This one gets sent away. Cougars here on the break, passing midfield, looks to slip that one into Lunsford. Just doesn't get enough on it, but she reconnects on that one there.
Looked like Lunsford slipped a little bit on the turf, but able to get back up and recover. Metter with it on the far side, sends it into the corner. Looking for Montez. She'll get it to Lunsford. Lunsford has it in the corner. Tries to cross it in.
Corner coming up, corner.
And a corner coming up for the Cougars, their first of the day.
12 on the corner.
And will be Madison Morin taking it. It's a good look there for the Cougars.
Indeed, looked a great build-up play on the line there.
Vinland Mata was cutting toward the front of the goal. So Morin sends it in. Ball bounces around, headed right to the goalkeeper, Emily
Yeah,
Haynes.
we didn't get ahead on that, so nothing.
But I believe it was her own teammate that headed it that way. So Haynes, low liner, kind of deflected away by the Cougars. Meredith will get it back.
As the Angels are on the break here, look to slip it down the line to Jackson. That one's going to be intercepted by Silva. Lays it off to Metter, and nice little cut there. Sends it up to Montez, and that's taken away by the Angels.
Ball played up to Rulo. Or excuse me, Montez. Cougars unable to get to it. Goes out, throw in for Meredith. And a foul on the Avenging Angels. Under 20 minutes to go here in the first half.
Loud and clear. Just checking, haven't heard from you.
Both teams still scoreless.
I'm a client guy, man. What kind of stuff?
Metter's going to take this one away. Looks to break out. Disrupted by the Angels as Tatana sends this one in long.
And the goalkeeper, Haynes, catches it off the bounce. Haynes wearing number 77 in the light blue jersey.
Thomas is going to send this one into the middle as Gillies looks to slip that one through, but can't get anything on it as we go the other way here.
Metter comes away with it near midfield. Works past one defender, sends a nice pass up the far side. Looking for Montez, just a little too far in front of her. And intercepted by the Angels. They'll come away with it. Cut back towards the middle. That was Gillies.
A little bit of miscommunication there. Looked like it was going on the other side, but just didn't pick up on that as it rolls right through.
And Gillies had it, and Jackson was right there just a little bit ahead of her. And they just couldn't connect on the pass. Ball sent out. Will be, believe, an Averett throw in. Cougars did have a player come off following that last little exchange, so they will be playing a person down. Averett's roster just been decimated with injuries this year. Only dressed 11 today.
Yeah, it must be difficult for them, but I will say they have done very well sticking together, through all these difficult times with the lack of numbers at times. It's something that's very unique and very impressive, I will say. There's a lot of teams that couldn't do that. So
very impressive. I mean, you talk about just the will and the fight to battle, knowing that you don't have anybody coming off the bench to necessarily spell you, and you've got to go the entire way.
Yeah, it's something that we've talked a lot, especially with the men's soccer team, of mental toughness. They're definitely a good role model as a way to someone to look to for that. Really just always pushing through whenever things get difficult for them.
And the player that was off was Vinland Mata, and looks like she's getting ready to check back in. Meredith has possession, though. Thomas sends it ahead looking for Elvington, but taken away by Sunboom. Her pass ahead looking for Cameron Lunsford, but unable to collect it. And will be a Meredith throw in. Sandiford gets it in. Looking for Elvington. Goes off the Angels. Now the Cougars back at full strength. With Mata checking back in on the field. Long throw in by Morin. With an arm like that, Colton, I wonder if Morin played softball.
It's got to come from somewhere, the upper body strength, but I would not be surprised.
Ball cleared away by the Angels. Will be another Averett throw in as Rulo trots down to take it. As we are approaching 15 minutes to go here in the first half. Sunboom down in the corner. Cleared away briefly by Meredith. Now sent into the box. Lunsford trying to get ahead on it. Now Metter gets it back up to Lunsford. Cleared away again by Meredith. Now Morin going to work on the near sideline. Good defense there by Gillies.
Averett looking to disrupt this counterattack as someone gets right in the way. And we're going to pick up, or Cougars are going to pick up a foul here. They're going to take this free kick with 14 left to play. Clancy on this one.
There's one person you want taking it, as we mentioned before. It's Clancy. She could put it in from this distance. Sends it to the far side. Nobody home, though. And headed out by the Angels. Good heady play there. Keep it from being a corner. That was number 14, I believe, Katie Quinn.
Gonna be another Cougar throw in here. Rulo sends this one in, headed away. They're just going to keep it on this sideline with yet another throw-in.
Hey, Daniel.
This one gets sent in. Picked up by Haynes. No trouble there.
Hey, Daniel.
She pushes up her line here. Tries to connect with number 22, Gillies. As Datana is going to head this one away. Warren with the clearance there. It's kept in almost by Thomas. As Morin's going to come collect this one for the throw-in. Big time throw-in yet again from Warren. As Lunsford's going to take this one down the sideline. Can't keep it in there. And we're going to have a sub for Meredith. Number 25, the sophomore Emma Stone, is going to replace number 15, Mackenzie Jackson. This ball spins off the Meredith defender. We're going to have another Cougar throw-in taken by Moore.
Another good long throw-in down the corner, but a little contact. And will be a foul on the Cougars as Sunboom collided a little bit with Sanderford.
Sanderford's the one going to look to take this one as she sends it all the way past midfield. Couple headers there, but it's brought down and secured by Sunboom. This one's going to go out for another Cougar throw-in. Warren sends this one all the way upfield, brought down by Lunsford. Cleared away by the Angels.
Another foul. This one will be on the Angels. Approaching 10.5 minutes to play. Clancy will take the free kick here.
Averett pushing a lot of numbers up here as all 10 of their outfield players are above midfield.
Got to take advantage when you have a chance here. Pack everybody in, see if you can make something happen.
Sends this one in. It's going to skip right to the hands of Haynes.
Clancy put it right down Main Street, just couldn't get any teammates to catch up to it.
Angels looking to take this one down the line. Clancy does well to track that ball and get it out of play. Emma Stone with the throw in for the Angels. Gonna send this one in. She gets it right back and sends this one into the box. Dills comes out to disrupt that play.
Dills,
excuse me.
I was to say Dills came out and kind of a little bit of a tough play because luckily, Elbington couldn't quite get to it. I think Dills realized that and retreated back to her line, but Averett come away with it right here with the throw in.
Just a foul throw there.
And Matha sends it back across looking for Metter. She has a whole side of the field to work on, but tries to cut it back. And now taken away. That's Fox. Gets it ahead. Shot just over the top by Hannah Elvington.
That was a chance right there for Meredith. I mean, perfect little slip ball right through the top. Just sends this one over the bar. Cougars with a bit of a break there, I'd say.
Yeah. I mean, also a good job by Dills to come off and just try to disrupt that and try to work the angle. And luckily it didn't get over her.
For sure. Coming out like that, definitely closing off that angle. And again on her dive, just covering that post in case it did dip a little bit. Did very well there. Angels with a quick throw in here.
That's the first real threat of a goal today for Meredith. Now the Angels on the attack again. Ball played near side to Thomas. Thomas cutting shot save by Dills.
Shot 3 saves. Shot 3 saves. Subs are on. Subs on.
Dills really did well there to come out and close the angle off yet again, and really just making that goal small for Thomas. Leaves her no real option of anywhere to shoot there.
And we've got a sub coming on for Meredith. It'll be number 18, Abby Black, the freshman, out of Mooresville, North Carolina.
23.
She'll replace Lillian Fox.
29 on the corner.
Mia Sloan-White will take the corner on the near side, headed around. Dangerous play for the Cougars. Luckily headed toward the back post and wide.
So we got another Meredith sub. 10's coming on.
That nobody was guarding that back post, and luckily sailed a little bit wide for the Cougars. And with under 6.5 minutes to play, Averett will try to make something happen here. Foul on Meredith. Clancy will take the kick as we are under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Long play ahead, looking for Montez.
Good little triangle passing there from the Angels as this one gets played out up top. Clancy's there, takes that one away, looks to thread the needle and finds Lunsford. Lunsford with great speed here to disrupt that play, and however, we're going to have a Avenging Angels throw here.
And we will have a sub. Hunter Straub will check in for the first time today. Sophomore out of Cedar Point, North Carolina.
Sandiford with the throw in here, headed by Gillies. This one's going to get sent out to the far side of the field, cut back.
Good clear there by Clancy. Gets it back to midfield.
Thomas is going to get this one near the sideline. Tries to find the through ball there, but disrupted by Morin.
Gillies was right there, but Morin in front of her able to deflect it away. Averett's defense trying to hold strong here for the last couple minutes of the half. Gillies steals it away, tries to send it into the box. And good defense by the Cougars. Katie Quinn tried to box out. I believe that was Rulo, but he got some help from the far side.
We'll say Clancy did well there to make the initial block and then recover back and make that second clearance. So This one's going to go out for another Meredith throw-in. Connecting down the line here, plays it long.
Corner coming up, corner.
Tipped away by Clancy. We're going to have a corner here.
And that was Sloan White. Tried to cross it before it was deflected out by the Cougars. Corner coming. That'll be Hunter Strom taking it on the far corner. Sends it in, headed away by Averett. Sunboom had the initial header. Now Morin has it. She'll dump it off to Sunboom. Ball played into the box. Averett trying to clear it.
We have a Cougar down on the far side of the field.
Ball played down into the corner. Morin giving chase. She'll let it roll out. Goal kick coming. I believe that was Montez down on the far side, but she's back up.
Yeah, a bit of a collision there. Looked like some heavy contact, but she's up. Looking like she's doing fine. As Rulo comes over to check. Dills is going to take this goal kick, send it up towards Silva. But hands in the back from Elvington. As this one's going to come out as a Cougar free kick. Just 2 minutes left to play here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Clancy's going to look to send this one up the field. Hopefully the Cougars looking to create some sort of a chance here as Lunsford's on the ball. Dribbles. That one's going to be stolen away.
We'll roll out. Averett will get the throw in. Datana has it. Here with 1:30 left on the clock.
Roger that.
Actually, Morin will take it. Long throw in down to the corner. Looking for Lunsford, but taken away. Now Datana will send it ahead. Looking for Montez or maybe Silva. Meredith has it with 1 minute remaining.
Warren's going to send this one up to Lunsford, looking to connect. This one's going to come out for Avenging Angel's throw as Sunboom chases it down, but Datana takes this one away. Montez on the ball, does well to slip past the defender there. She clips this one over the top. That one's going to be picked up by Emily Haynes.
Not a bad idea. Mata was in the vicinity. Just couldn't quite catch up to it. Maybe about a step and a half behind. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Meredith trying to make something happen here in these last couple of seconds. Cougars trying to halt them here with 10 seconds to go. Play in the box. Now it's going to be cleared back to midfield by Morin. And long play down into the box.
Shot 16 wide. Shot 16 wide.
And a collision there late. And that'll be how the half comes to a close. Still scoreless here between Meredith and Averett. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with some halftime stats for you. Here, you're watching Averett Women's Soccer on the Averett Sports Network.
special to me is the small class sizes. I definitely chose Averett because I wanted, to know my professors. Another thing was I made a promise to myself in 5th grade that I wanted to play like collegiate soccer.
Being a student athlete at Averett and being an RA, it is very time consuming, but it has gotten me, I'm much more involved than I was last year. I have really good relationships with all my residents that I didn't have before, and the student athlete, it's nice to be able to relate with my teammates and other student athletes. I'm kind of in the middle ground, so I get both sides, make those connections with both groups.
Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information.
I think me being involved with SAC, along with my involvement with the men's soccer team, has made my experience at Averett amazing. At first, I didn't really want to get involved around campus, but since jumping in the deep end, I feel like I've had a brilliant experience, and me being able to help Averett whilst Averett's helping me is probably the best experience.
And welcome back as it's halftime here at Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Drew Wilson, Colton Duchess here with the Averett women's soccer halftime show between got the Cougars and the Virginia Angels. And Colton, not much in way of stats in this game. It's been kind of an even battle. Meredith with 8 shots compared to Averett's 0. 4 of those shots on goal. The Angels have 2 corners to Averett's 1. And that's about it when it comes to the stats. It's been a little bit of a back and forth game. Just in your opinion, what do you think the Cougars need to adjust here going into the second half?
I'd say probably mostly as they're coming out from, on the counterattack, just looking to connect those passes a little bit more, be a bit more patient. I'd say they're almost, when they get the ball, seem a little rushed as they try to press as fast as they can, but other than that, I think they're doing pretty well, staying composed defensively. So the biggest thing for me is just patience going forward, I think.
Well, we've got about 7 minutes left here before the start of the second half. We're going to take another break. We'll come back with the second half. You're watching Averett Women's Soccer on the Averett Sports Network.
makes Averett special to me is the family-oriented and diverse background and communities. Here at Averett, we believe in one family, one team philosophy. As an RA, being able to guide people in the right direction and building a community helps me develop leadership. Also, being a leader on the football team and captain, it helps me guide people to be better each and every way.
Special to me is the small class sizes. I definitely chose Averett because I wanted, to know my professors. Another thing was I made a promise to myself in 5th grade that I wanted to play collegiate soccer.
I think me being involved with SAC, along with my involvement with the men's soccer team, has made my experience at Averett amazing. At first, I didn't really want to get involved around campus, but since jumping in the deep end, I feel like I've had a brilliant experience, and me being able to help Averett whilst Averett's helping me is probably the best experience.
Being a student athlete at Averett and being an RA, it is very time consuming, but it has gotten me, I'm much more involved than I was last year. I have really good relationships with all my residents that I didn't have before, and the student athlete, it's nice to be able to relate with my teammates and other student athletes. I'm kind of in the middle ground, so I get both sides, make those connections with both groups.
And welcome back. We're ready to start the second half. Still scoreless here. Averett now moving from left to right on your screen, and their purple jerseys supporting pancreatic cancer awareness today. Ball played down into the corner. Vinla Mata has it. Kicked away, though, by the Avenging Angels.
Cougars with a deep throw in here early. He's looking to create a chance early in this half. Warren with the throw, sends it into the box, headed away.
Same starters on the field for the Cougars.
Second half starting about the same for Meredith. The only real change there is 14, Katie Quinn, the junior from Wake Forest. She's going to be on, and instead of the number 12, Morgan Tingen.
Ball played ahead, but the Cougars intercepted, sent it back the other way, but a little too far for Mata. Was the pass from Rulo, so throw in coming right in front of us from Selvi Kovsky. Kovsky sends it down, Rulo heads it away.
Metter looks to clean this one up and disrupt the play here as she comes away with it. Sends it up. Is going to be intercepted by Avenging Angels, number 16, Anna Bishop. Still on the ball here. She plays it out wide, but it's intercepted again by Rulo. She's going to play this one to Montez. Montez looks for Lunsford as they connect up top. Mata is going to take this one and lay it out to Jennifer Silva on the wing, who looks for more in there, and a bit of a miscommunication as this one's going to go out for Meredith throw-in.
Toss in by the Angels. Cougars trying to clear it. Play it ahead. Looking for, I believe that's Silva.
Silva does well there to hold up that play. Looks for the back heel, but just can't connect there as it's going to come the other way. Meredith on the ball here, breaking towards the center of the field. Disrupted by Detana. As this one gets sent down the line. Looking for Thomas as she tries to send this one in. Kicked away. Gonna have a Meredith throw in down here near the corner.
Gets it in to Omar.
Plays it out wide here. Drops this one off to number 14, Katie Quinn. We're going to have a Meredith foul.
Meredith, foul Meredith.
It'll be Clancy taking the kick. Pretty easy to spot Clancy out on the field. Those orange cleats.
Indeed it is. No, especially for me, at least other than my different colored jersey, I do have pretty bright pink cleats to say the least, so always a good factor, especially for up here in the SID department.
I'll tell you what, it makes our lives a little bit easier when people have different color, jerseys obviously for goalkeepers, but, if you know like so-and-so is wearing, orange or yellow, or makes it a little bit easier to kind of tell. Don't have to check out those binoculars. Goal kick coming for Dills. Low line drive. Omar gets a foot on it, but sends it right back to Dills.
She's going to pick this one up, and looks like it's going to be another punt from Dills. Gives it a few spins and lets it fly. Drops right off here as Sunboom's going to take this one and try to play out wide.
Good defense there by Fox to get it away. Now Gillies gets it across over to Omar. Omar tries to slot it back to Gillies, but good defense by Clancy. Now up to Montez. And she'll send it off the back of Quinn.
Rulo's going to come up and take this throw in just inside the Meredith defensive half. Lunsford flicks this one on with her head, but it's cleared away by Bishop. As gets it again for another throw, about in the same spot as the last one. Lunsford with another flick of the head. As Montez is going to bring this one down. Mata comes away with that. She lays it off to Silva. Silva at the top of the box lays it off for Madison Morin. Morin looking to beat a defender here. Sends it into the middle of the box. Looking to connect in the middle, but Emily Haynes does well to come out there and collect that one.
And Mata was right there. And if Haynes doesn't come out, it's a point-blank shot on goal. Instead, Meredith going the other way. And Clancy, good job closing off that lane from Gillies.
Great speed there from Clancy. Reading that run very well. She tracks back and makes that stop. This one goes out for a throw-in. Two pretty good chances, one for each team within seconds of each other. It's crazy to see just how this game can just open up like that.
An offside for Meredith. Yeah, good job by Meredith to kind of reverse it the other way and maybe try to catch Averett off guard. Nothing else has seemed to kind of work. But a good, even better job by the Averett defense getting back and taking away that opportunity.
Clancy's going to send this one up. It's going to be collected by Rulo as she tries to send this one down the line. Mata on the chase as it's rolled back to Haynes. And she's going to send this one up. Sunboom does well to shield that one and lays it back. She's going to get it again as she flicks it to Lunsford. Lunsford does well to stay on it here. Lays it off to Mata. Looking for Fox there in the midfield, but can't get a foot on it as Averett collects that one and looks to go on an attack here.
Cole, this feels like one of those games that first team to score is going to be in good shape.
Seems that way, and sometimes that's all you need is just that one goal, you know. As Montez looks to shoot this one, but puts it just wide of the right. But, you know, as you said, you know, sometimes all it takes is that one chance and you're set.
Haynes lines up, goal kick coming, sends it out. And a foul on Montez.
This one's going to come away. Looking 14, Katie Quinn's going to take this one. Sends it up almost directly to Emily Metter here in the midfield. She's going to lay this one off. Looking for Silva. Gets there just in time as she takes the Meredith defender down the side.
Silva keeps it alive, tries to dump it off to Moore. Now back to Silva, a little too hard.
Bit too much pace on that as just gets ahead of her there.
Well, we got a second for the goal kick. Colton, I know you're very involved with Averett's Student Athlete Advisory Committee, known as SAC. Tell us a little about what's going on this month as you prepare for Kansas Across the Conference.
Yeah, like you said, we got a big month here, big push forward to that competition, Kansas Across the Conference. Our donations this year going to God's Pit Crew here in Danville. Our first shipment actually went out to crisis relief for the Bahamas. I know they've been affected by some natural disasters lately with hurricanes and all, and so that first shipment did go out. Another big push coming here this weekend. as we have 2 home games, like you said, football and men's soccer as well. So we're looking to bring in as many donations of canned and non-perishable food items as possible to really get that out there and provide help to the community and as much as we can help out.
So if you're coming to one of those games, bring a couple cans with you. We will collect them and add them to the number. And again, this is a conference-wide initiative in the USA South Athletic Conference. All the schools compete, with the school collecting the most cans for this competition gets a trophy. And Averett has been pretty successful in keeping that trophy the last few years.
Indeed, we have. Past couple years, you know, back-to-back winners of that competition, looking to carry that over into this year as well.
Won it so many times, I've sort of lost track. I think it's either 4 or 5 in a row for that one. So
we're up there. Our athletic director, Meg Stevens, takes great pride in that competition, and as do we here at Averett.
Olivia Mason checks on for the Avenging Angels.
Omar looks to flick that one over. Can't get too much on it as it goes out for a Cougar throw-in. Morin looking to take this one. She throws it long.
Ball down in the corner to Tana, just sends it out. Averett will set up the defense again here as Meredith with the throw-in, looking to go down in the corner. Battle shot by, I believe that was Morgan Thomas, wide right. Thomas really didn't get a whole lot on it. And Morgan Tengen will check back in for her first action of the second half. She'll replace Hannah Omar.
Dills kicks one up. Taken away by Thomas as number 7. Olivia Mason's going to take this one on the side. Looks to thread the needle there. Find something inside the box, but cleared away by the Cougars.
Good job there by Metter to get it out. Looking for Lunsford. Goes off an Angel and will go out. Will be a throw-in coming. Warren will take it. She chucks that one about 30 yards downfield. Now the Cougars looking for an opportunity here, but cleared away by Meredith. Metter gets it right back, though. Slots it through 2 defenders, but a little too far for Silva.
Yeah, just a bit too much on it there. Said just a bit too eager going forward, but Averett at least getting on the ball and trying to make some stuff happen here.
Now Meredith on the attack, gets it ahead. Quinn gets Dills to come out and sends it just wide left.
That's a big opportunity there for Meredith. Just that nice little through ball there. And again, Dills does great to come out and close off that angle, making it almost impossible for her to slot that one past. But big chance there from the Avenging Angels.
Yeah, Quinn just missed the post by maybe a foot. It was really tight.
Everyone here was holding their breath a little bit as that one was rolling in there.
It's hard to tell from this angle, you know, what angle that shot was going at, and couldn't tell until it finally got past the post that it was a little wide left. Quinn and Montez battling now. That's Elvington taking it down to the corner, but good job by the Cougars to shield the ball away. And will be another goal kick.
Yeah, Clancy did a great job there of really just using her body to keep that Meredith attacker from getting around her there. Dills is going to kick this one up. Also looking to control it.
Quinn sends it ahead. Looking for Elvington, who sends it up. Nobody on the run, though. And Dills will go collected. You know, and looking at Meredith's roster, they've only scored 6 goals this season. 3 of those by Morgan Thomas, 2 by Fox, and 1 by Olivia Mason, who just checked in just a few minutes ago. Back there's Mason with the ball there, has it tackled away.
Now, as you said, Thomas leading Meredith here with 3 goals on the season, 2 of which came in their win against Southern Virginia University, their first game of the season, when they won 3-0. Brace in the first half, 2 of them.
Avery trying to attack, but Meredith comes away with it. They'll go the other way. Sends it ahead, but Clancy right there to intercept the pass.
Montez and Mata do well to close that one down there. Doubling down as Lunsford comes in and scoops up what was left of it. Montez on the ball now. Going to turn back and lays it off to Rulo as she sends a big-time ball into the top of the box. As this one takes a deflection.
Yeah. It's going to be a foul on Averett. As Mata, a little collision there, going for the ball.
2 players getting tangled up there as both trying to win that one off that deflection, which I don't think anybody was really expecting too much.
It's one of those, you know, you don't mind. You just trying to be aggressive, you know, got a chance.
Of course. Like you said, just that one chance is, games like this is might all it needs to be. It doesn't matter how it comes or how clean it looks, but if you get it, it works.
And Sloan White sends one deep and over the post, over the crossbar, hit the field goal post. So Dills with the goal kick. She'll get it ahead, looking forward to Tana. Now up to Silva, right in front of the Meredith bench. Has it taken away, though. Angel's going the other way. She'll slide it down to the corner, but Madison Morin right there trying to clear it. She'll get it up to Metter. Now Lunsford has it. Lunsford sends it up across midfield.
Sunboom comes in with the challenge there as Silva collects it. Montez is going to get it around midfield. She plays this one out towards the wing for Rulo. She comes up the side here. Katie Quinn closes that one down, and we're going to have, goes off the foot of Ashley Rulo, and we're going to have a Avenging Angel throw in here. Rulo wasting no time though, making the recovery run there to disrupt the play and force a Cougar throw in here.
Throw in looking for Silva, goes off her thigh and out.
Fox flips that one over, and on the break here she tries to find the middle, but that one's going to be scooped up by the Cougars. Montez tries to send this one up the field, but it's going to be deflected out for a Cougar throw-in. Zerulo's going to throw this one in, headed away by Kofsky, collected by Sunboom as she switches the field here to Madison Morin.
little give and go action, but disrupted by the Angels. Now Lunsford will collect it. Give it over to Rulo. She'll send it downfield looking for Montez.
Nancy tries to clip that one there, but recovered by Jacqueline Tana. She clears this one away. As Anna Bishop's going to send this one up, but Ashley Rulo is there. Can't see it all the way, so this one's going to go out for Meredith throwing. As Sylvie Kofsky right here comes up to take this throw in. Lancey's there to clear this one up.
Ball played down in the corner. Nobody home for the Angels. Morin will just let it roll out. As we are under 24 minutes to go here in the second half. Still scoreless. Hunter Straub checks in for Morgan Thomas. Thomas, we just mentioned, leading scorer for the Avenging Angels. She will come off.
You know, Thomas, as you said, leading with goals for her team. She's also leading with shots, creating 14 of those. As Dills is going to come out and there.
Shot by Olivia Mason, trying to catch Dills off guard after she had come out to make a play. But Dills recovers. Able to snatch it up. She'll punt it away. Could have been a dangerous play there. Clancy sends it forward.
Sylvie Kofsky's going to see this one out as she picks it up for the throw-in. Katie Quinn on the ball now. Looks to thread it through, but Jacqueline Detana there to clear that one out.
Throw in. Trying to get into Gillies, or excuse me, Fox. Fox turns the corner on Rulo. Rulo, good defense though, gets her off the ball.
Well done by Rulo there.
They are going to say, I guess, a throw in. Thought they were going to call a foul.
This one's going to come away with Cougar throwing. Rulo, she jogs up looking to take this throw. Rulo, another one of those, the 5 I mentioned earlier, starting and playing in all 13 games before this one. So continuing that streak there.
Now Mata gets it up to Metter. Metter pushed off the ball.
Lunsford's going to collect this one just inside the half.
Hey, Meredith's up 20 for 14. 20 for 14.
Lunsford corrals it, sends it wide over to Morin. Morin gets it ahead to Silva. Silva cuts back. Now back to Morin. Approaching 21 minutes to go. Morin with a throw-in. Long toss into the box looking for Lunsford. Headed away, though, by Meredith. Avery gets it right back. Ball played
Shot 11 wide.
and shot wide by Sunboom. Substitution for Meredith. And looks like Gladwell will check back in and replace Quinn in the Angels lineup.
Haynes kicks this one up. It is going to be recovered by the Cougars as Sunboom comes away with it. Lays it off to Titano, who's going to send this one up the field. Jenny Montez closing the ball down here. Disrupts the play a bit, and it's going to come out for a Meredith throw-in deep in their own half.
And good play by Lunsford. Steals it away. Now Fox tries to send it deep at least. Clancy there to get in front of it. Fox gets it back though, cuts back towards the middle. Through ball ahead. Shot and wide was Hannah Elvington.
Another great chance there by Meredith. Again with that through ball through the middle, but say it again and again, Dale's coming out, closing down the angle, and really just making it hard for these Meredith strikers to really just get it on frame. As Dills kicks this one up.
At the 14th shot today for the Avenging Angels. Only 5 on goal of those 14. Ball played ahead by Fox, headed forward. Dills will come out, make the grab. Despite the pressure. Ball punted away by Dills. Metter comes away with it. Send it back to Sunboom. Sunboom trying to play it ahead to Silva. But Tenjin had other ideas. Deflects it away. Will be throw in. Morin will take it from the far side. Long toss. Line drive headed away by the Angels. Back toward midfield. Lunsford corrals it. Gets it to Clancy. Now her pass intercepted. Now Angels are trying to get it ahead. That was Mason looking for Fox. And the pass went off the back of her heel. So
Subs on. 18 for 29. 18 for 29.
Abby Black will check in here for Meredith. She'll replace Mia Sloan White. Gladwell all alone on the near side. Tries to send it across. And Meredith will score.
21 to 10. 10 was a goal from 21 and 20.
And it was Hunter Straub who
And had the goal
able to get it in.
from 20 and 21.
Gladwell sent it in to Elvington. Elvington was defended by the goalkeeper Dills, who came out. And the ball found its way over to Straub, who put it in. There was an Averett defender back trying to protect the goal, but just couldn't quite get to it.
Yeah, Dills did well there to come out and make that initial save, but just gets really unlucky with the way the ball popped out there. Dropped it right at the foot of the Meredith attacker and just able to tap that one in.
That goal comes with 17 minutes to play. Tough break for the Cougars, but still plenty of time for them to come back and get the equalizer.
Silva's going to take this one on the wing. Tries to connect with Morin. Morin working very hard defensively to get back, but they're going to call a foul here on her. We're going to have a Meredith free kick here. This one gets sent up, headed away by Morin. This one was thrown in. Silva applying a bit of pressure there, and Sunboom looks to close down as well. This one's going to slip past Tatana. Sent into the box.
And shot
21 high. Shot 21
by
high.
Elvington a little high. Elvington visibly mad with herself. Thought she had a good look there, but chipped it over the crossbar. Approaching 15 minutes to play. Dill sends it ahead.
Taken away by Fox there. Sends this one in, and Dills is going to come out and collect that. Dills takes a second here to evaluate the field. She's going to send this one up. Headed right back to her defensive line. As Rulo sends this one up. Intercepted by Kofsky. This one's going to go out for another Meredith throw-in. Kofsky looking to take this one as well. She throws it in towards Gladwell.
Clancy will get it up to Lunsford. Fox there to defend, but Averett trying to move it to the other side of the field. Gets it up to Morin. Morin fighting off a defender.
One's going to roll out here for an Averett throw-in. This one gets sent in looking for Madison Morin as she tries to flick this one over. Just rolls out of bounds there. As it's going to come back the other way for a Meredith throw-in.
And a foul on Meredith. And that was Matza who got the push in the back. And we got the stoppage. And with no reserves today dressed, it's not what you want to see. Down one. Hopefully Matza's okay.
Meredith there. Foul Meredith.
Clancy will come up and take the kick. Just inside the half. Sends it up. Deflected away by Meredith.
Will's going to come up and try to send this one into the box. As Lunsford closes that one down, steals it away.
Good job by Lunsford to avoid the tackle there. Played into the box. Nobody there. We're going to have foul.
Foul Meredith. Keep an eye out. Clancy's taking this.
Clancy will take it from a little over 30 yards out.
It's a very dangerous range, I'd say. You can pretty much put this one just about anywhere, especially Clancy.
She has a goal from right around the same vicinity, maybe a little bit longer on this attempt.
She steps back to take this one. Numbers piled up at the top of the box for the Cougars as she sends this one in.
A little wide. Had the distance, though.
That's nothing. It's no shot. How's that not a shot? Because it's an indirect. She has to play it off. She has
Under
to play it
12
off
minutes to go here.
first, otherwise she-
Meredith holding a 1-0 lead.
This one's going to go out for Cougar throw-in.
Probably, but I don't know.
Montez does well to shield that one out. As Josephine Sunboom tries to bring that one down, but it's going to be kicked up and collected by Lillian Fox for the Avenging Angels. Laid off to Mason. She
Mason.
sends this one in.
Mason's pass a little too long for Tingen and cleared out by Dills. Again, Averett playing one person down. But it looks like Mata trying to walk it off over on the sideline. Looks like she's going to try to check back in here shortly. It's good news for the Cougars, get them back full strength. Ball played into the box. Dills comes out and scoops it up. She'll send her team the other way.
As you said, Mata looking to come back on the field, and she does. So Averett Cougars now back up to 11 on the field.
Fox with it. Defended by Datana. Now Clancy comes away with it. Taken away, though. Shot. And wide by Elvington. Nearly stole that ball away and put it in, but sends it a little bit wide. Quite the crowd forming here in the stands as the Averett football team here cheering on the Cougars as we get down to the final minutes. Ball played ahead, but Clancy there to send it back toward midfield. And we'll go out off of Sanderford.
As you said, the crowd beginning to form from that football team, but that's just what you need, especially when you're goal down at home and 9 minutes left to play here. You maybe need that spark from the outside, bit of a push.
Everybody's already played 80-plus minutes. If you need that little energy boost, hearing the crowd cheer you on certainly can do that. Get that adrenaline going already, more than usual. Throw in coming here for the Cougars. Rulo will take it. Throws it into Morin, but right to the back line of the Angels. Clancy heads it over to the far side looking for Silva. She'll come and get it. And sent out right at the Averett bench will be another throw in for Averett. Datana will take it quickly. Tosses it in. Now Meredith collects it. Ball sent to the corner. It's Mason, shot right into the arms of Dills.
Dills does well there to hold on to that one, as that one was fired in with pace.
Ball headed around, but Gladwell sends it ahead.
Headed away by Clancy. That's going to be picked up by Lunsford. She plays it out to Montez on the wing. Montez sends this one up to Sunboom.
And sent out by Kofsky. You got 4 Meredith players set to check in. Sloan White, Jackson, Quinn, and Morgan Thomas.
That's going to be a handball called against Meredith here, as Cougars looking like they're picking up a little bit of momentum going in here in this final few minutes.
Obviously down a goal, you got to have a sense of urgency when you get under that 10-minute mark. Clancy will send a long one right down the middle. Nobody there, but goalkeeper Emily Haynes will snag it out of the air.
Fires this one up to the midfield. Looking for Fox as she tries to head that one. Rulo there to make the stop as Sunboom collects and plays it up towards Montez. Does well to turn there. Lays it off. As this one gets cleared away by the Avenging Angels defender.
Datana trying to get it over to Morin, and just a little too far wide. Rolls out. And now we will have the mass subs for the Avenging Angels. Approaching 6 minutes to play. Meredith leads 1-0. And that shot wide. That one sent in there by Mackenzie Jackson.
Meredith, defender's going to work this one around the back. Swung all the way out to the side, but it's going to be picked up by Silva. Tana looks to disrupt the play a bit here. That was going to get sent in over the top.
Jackson down there. Well collected, guarded by Clancy. Ball dumped off. Deflected out by Lunsford. Under 5 minutes to go here. Meredith content to run as much clock as possible. Goal kick coming.
Dill's going to send this one up. Picked up by Clancy in the back. Sends this one up the field. As Kofsky plays it back, and it's going to be sent long from the Angels. Clancy with defender trailing. She plays it out wide to Rulo.
Sunboom on the ball. Shields it away, now sends it back to Clancy. She'll send it forward as Montez giving chase. Bartkovsky. And that one deflects right off the head of a teammate. And a stoppage here. That was Bishop, I believe. Took one right in the face. And make sure she's okay.
Gets up and looking to walk it off as she receives some applause from the crowd.
Looks like she's okay. Trainer for the Cougars, DQ Washington, came out to check on her. And it looks like she will have to go off.
I think anything head-related, injury-wise these days, is almost automatically guaranteed to get you off the field just because seriousness surrounding it.
Absolutely, those are things you don't want to mess with. She will stay at the table, though, and check back in when possible. But for now, Meredith will be down a player. Rulo with the throw in. Looking to get it into Lunsford and Morin. Montez tries to cross it in, a little wide.
Emily Haynes with the goal kick here. Has 3 minutes left to play of this game.
Ball out off of the Angels. Throw in coming. Rulo will take it. Time's a ticking at 3 minutes to go. Cougars down by 1 goal. One gets to Rulo. Rulo sends it across the middle. Now Sunboom gets it down to Lunsford, down to the corner to Montez. She'll cross it into the box. Headed up. Sunboom heads it forward. Nobody there.
sent in again by Rulo. This time looks like Meredith's going to be able to clear this one away. Big opportunity there for the Cougars. Is a bit of a...
And that ball a little too far from Utter.
Just over 2 minutes left here to play in Danville, Virginia. This one's going to be Cougar throw-in taken by Madison Morin.
Line drive throw looking to get Lunsford. Sunboom collects it. Sends it down to the corner. Matter a little hobbled over there. Will be off the Angels with 1:43 to play. Long throw in. Headed around by the Angels. They'll try to clear it. Ball sent out near side to Morgan Thomas, the leading goal scorer for the Angels. She'll take it up the near side. Clancy defending. Clancy steals it away.
Brilliant tackle there from Clancy to just time that just about perfect and get that one away.
Clancy with a quick throw in. Extra ball on the field.
Minute left here to play. Cougars looking to really get something going here as this one gets sent up from Clancy.
Ball sent back. Fox has it. Has plenty of room on the far side. She'll take it to the far corner. Actually, she'll shoot it right at Dills. Dills needs to hurry here with 43 seconds to go. She'll punt it away. Line drive bounces toward midfield. Rulo battling. Now Fox gets it. Now Sunboom has it here with 30 seconds to go. Montez gets it to Rulo. Rulo fires it back up toward midfield, looking for Lunsford. Trying to turn the corner, but rolls out. And it looks like the clock is going to run out on a comeback attempt here for the Cougars. And a tough 1-0 loss. And that'll be it. Meredith picks up the conference victory, their first of the year, first win since the first game of the season, as they beat the Cougars 1-0 here on Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Well, Colton, we talked about, this is going to be a game where one goal could probably do it, and Meredith just got the lucky bounce their way. In the 73rd minute on the goal by Hunter Straub, assisted by Madison Gladwell and Hannah Elvington. That was Straub's first goal of the season.
Indeed, like you said, it was sometimes all it takes is that one goal, and unfortunately it falls against the Cougars today.
Looking at the stats, Meredith with 20 shots today, including 8 on goal, 2 corner kicks. Meanwhile, Averett, 4 shots, including 1 on goal, 1 corner. And those are the final stats from today's game. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to today's game on the Averett Sports Network. We'll be back on the air tomorrow with the Averett football team taking on LaGrange right here on Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. That one is at 1 p.m. kickoff. Then you've got men's soccer. You can see Colton and his teammates in action at 7 p.m. on the Averett Sports Network against Methodist. And as Colton mentioned, be sure to bring some canned goods to the game if you're coming to either one of those. We'll collect them and add them to the SAC cans across the conference total. For Colton Duchess, I'm Drew Wilson. Again, thanks for tuning in to today's game. We'll get you next time. And as always, follow all the latest news on AverettCougars.com.
This has been a production of the Averett Sports Network.